I was still saying about social media and everything like that. Over TikTok changed everything.
Yeah.
Just creating content. That's what I motivate a lot of people to do. If you want to the audience, because at least I want to go Instagram and I feel also Facebook, man. It's only supporting people who are popular. Okay? Maybe because in high school you were popular, or I'm a celebrity. That's it.
Yeah.
TikTok, as long as you have something that is dope.
And TikTok followers are quite genuine.
Yeah.
They want to see genuine things, like less edited stuff.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Managing Chai podcast, it gets edited. Then I also record myself on the phone. Phone I'm editing it. I saw it to the point when I'm in the car, no man and change.
Yeah.
That's where I get the most views.
Yeah.
I understand where I didn't do much work. That's why I tell everyone, don't try to get a camera. Because I told her, the phone, even if quality, the best, the one that most views, it's not the phone that I'm using right now. This camera, I'm letting somebody right. It's the worst camera. But I felt good. People resonated with what I said, and it was genuine.
Exactly.
Even your story. Because another thing is that even when I did a podcast, if maybe I'm at a different place, it's not everything look professional, the background. No, people appreciate with the fact that you're in the bottom. There's a rat that just passed by and it doesn't just.
Yeah, but not the rats, guys. Not the rats, guys.
Okay, maybe I'm taking.
You know me looking around thinking maybe you saw one, nah, bro.
I know, afraid of rats.
Dude.
Anyways, I was telling you, a lot of people feel like I hate women. But me, it's more of, I feel like women, you guys have so much advantage in doing each other. Me, I feel like a woman is likely to be supported more than a guy, especially if you start a business. Okay, you'll tell me your views towards that.
Yeah.
That's why they have to do each other. If it was a woman selling cabs, at a pop-up store, a lot of people, I feel like they will buy it. If you start a podcast, white people are likely to listen to a woman. As a guy, I feel like we have it a bit hard. That's why I was telling women, with the fact that you guys are not doing anything, you guys are wasting your time.
I think it also goes with the pretty privilege concept. Because you can be pretty and it can take you so far, but if you don't have the brain cells, then what's the point? Because uzoyenza into ofuna ukuyenza, you don't post content, you don't sell yourself. Maungana camera, use your phone. I talk to so many women on a daily basis, but because now there's so many people that are depending on you guys. No offense.
Yeah.
I cringe at that because I can't even ask my parents for a lot of things, guys. So now I must ask someone else's child to give me money. So it's a different thing.
It is a different
Mind you, if I'm able to make myself whatever I can make myself, nobody can say anything to me. I think maybe it's because I've been told, nah, bro, you're just too masculine sometimes. Why don't you just be a damsel? Then maybe we'll like you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, bro. If you decide to leave me as the guy who's taking care of me, then what? Then I have nothing still.
That's true, but don't you think because of that attitude, it makes you not to depend on the guy? Because besides the things that I say, I also believe that a woman shouldn't do much. You understand? As a guy, you have to do much. The problem that I have is entitlement, whereby you have to. Whether we as guys, opportunities.
Yeah.
You understand? Like for instance, if you have kids, I don't want my woman as that's pushing for my kids. No, I want you to take care of the kids. And as much as I like women who work, study business and everything like that, but a woman who can do everything for themselves, I problem,
I think yes, we do intimidate people.
Yeah.
But then it too, because in my experience, I've had relationships where you have that mentality. You could say, okay, the guy does everything.
Yeah.
If you are good at leading, if you are dominant, if you say something and you actually do it, then I'll submit.
Okay.
But then if you don't stand on your word, then I'll keep begging. Okay, no, you're nagging. A senior spiral.
Yeah.
So if I can do whatever I can do for myself, and then you can make my life better, then I can submit.
So another thing is that what you're trying to say is you cannot really trust me. Because as you said, I'm not sure one thing and then the second. Because sometimes women, I believe they want to submit, but sometimes you submit to the wrong person.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the muntanga right for the, you know what I mean? For the first 2 years, then those
Yes.
How then after that, and then when all along maybe you didn't start that business and
Exactly.
anytime. That's why I'm saying with now maybe you understand. Okay, this world is like this. I'm a loyal. Even women are not that loyal.
Yeah.
So
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50.
So with that being said, that means as much as okay, I'll still depend on certain things, but I'm meeting as on the side. Let me start something for myself. Because what is the use after how you have 3 kids with this person? So because I feel like that's what all women are doing.
Not all.
Most.
I think it's the high hopes.
Yeah.
It's the high expectations.
Yeah.
This person said they'll come through for me. Why do I have a reason not to trust them? And then when you dropped like a hot potato, now you hate all the guys, which is not the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just one guy who did you dirty. Now you like, oh, men are trash. No, it's because uhleli, you became comfortable.
Yeah.
You didn't even start anything of your own. So now you have to start from the ground up.
Yeah.
So now you don't even have an idea you're chasing the wrong person still. Because now you have what? A baby by that guy.
Yeah. So what do you think makes them comfortable? Because me, to be honest, people are always doing something. Whether Uzama, Khoza, there's always something I push up. Events, everything's I'm tolerating. Do you feel the same energy amongst the women? Or
No.
if you have somebody, especially screaming, what is it, pretty privileged, would see if you know, because I believe that most guys are simps, meaning that even though a woman, the fact that she's pretty, you understand? But I believe that there's certain women who deserve that, and I deserve it. So you feel like the fact that they got guys who are able to do everything.
I don't think yenza ukuthi bangafuni.
Yeah.
There are people that you can trust with your whole life.
Yeah.
There are genuine guys who will literally take care of you.
Yeah.
So you won't actually need to do anything. But then now your guy has to pour into you. Like, yes, I'm taking care of my woman, but I think I'm pushing. Let me give her ideas. If she doesn't have any idea, let me give her ideas. Nah, I've been something on the side. Yes, change. Like, you need to push each other.
But do you think it's in the woman? Like, for instance, you do have friends, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they think that the way you think, maybe I want to start my own thing? And starting your own thing is not about just starting it. It's about, you have to wake up. Like, it takes work. Like, this thing is tiring. That's why you can understand that from a female's perspective. Because me, I like being productive.
Yeah.
Do you think women also like being productive? Or let's be honest, maybe you guys like chilling, watching Netflix. That's
No,
it.
you got to.
Yeah.
Also, you have to consider ukuthi umuntu ukhulisa kanjani.
Yeah.
You were told, you were taught certain things. Ma ungapheki uzoshada ubani.
Yeah.
Ma ungakwazi ukuwasha uzoshada ubani. Me personally, I had to unlearn those things. Because yes, ngiyakwazi ukupheka. Ngizokuphekela, it's fine. But then at the end of the day, what do I benefit out of that? I'm not the housewife type of person. Like, I want to be out there. I want to be able to do something for myself, even if it crashes and burns. I have something of my own. It's mina.
So you don't get tired of it, because obviously things get hard. As you said, at first you were unable to get clients. This wasn't done. How would be Namanya thoughts would say, why am I even doing this?
There are so many of those thoughts.
Yeah.
The devil is there, and the devil is a liar. Because you will have thoughts would say, okay, let me give up. Let me just find a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And no shade on 9 to 5s. But manje, when I look at where my business is now, lay your monthly salary I can make in a week. So pros and cons. Ukuthi manje sifundiswe ukuthi ye esikoleni uzokhona ukuyosebenzela omunye umuntu. But nobody tells you about how to start your business, how to balance books, how to look at finances, how to budget. Nobody says any of those things, especially to women. So it becomes a handicap.
Yeah. Because me, because I like entrepreneurship, there's other things. I also do printing, as usual. This is my own printing, but I also do, if you can
Yeah.
I have the machines, print against it. I also do marks. That is that was the best that I've ever done.
Yeah.
You understand? There's this other school, I went to graduation, so I did months. Yo, I was so excited. So I do understand that. Sometimes in a week I can make a lot.
Yes.
But it's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
Salary, I know it's guaranteed. I just have to get to that workplace at this time. And I know there's times where I was not making a profit.
Yeah.
Do you think with every business, because I don't think every business is made to succeed, but a job is made, right? It's okay. There's no way to society money with the end of the money with what money. That's so guaranteed. Because I feel like people are trying to entrepreneurship, and then there's something they are not doing there.
I think people are trying, but when it comes to being hired, nah, your mind, it's taking, because people are getting retrenched left, right, and center. Moto has been working for maybe 20 something years, and then they just get dropped. So it's a good thing to be career driven within the industry, the workplace. But I feel like more black people should just start something, even if iba side hustle. Because even if something happens with the permanent job, you still have something to put bread on the table. So if you get dropped, you still have nothing.
Have you started any other business besides business?
I'm looking to continue, because I was doing a portrait. I do portraits. I did fine arts, Valtech.
Oh, okay.
So I do baby portraits, your kiddies, family portraits. You make money of that shit. Yeah. Yeah, one piece. No one mangicala bengisaba ukuchaja abantu. So I would get like maybe exactly. So I get maybe like 2-3K for like a piece.
Nice.
And then abantu that work in galleries can get like maybe 15 and above for anything.
So what made you stop if you made profit?
I had a baby.
Oh.
Yep.
So
I had to focus on raising,
Because the reason I'm asking you is about the business, because that's what me, I started a lot of business. There's times where I even had Kirsty fast food live from that belt.
Why you stop any fast food?
Yeah.
Why did you stop it?
It's challenging because I was working at the time, and then I had somebody mele asebenze, but I wasn't making money. Since money the weekend.
Yeah.
The week at senzanga next, ikayanko show ukuthi kuliqiniso unamanga and stuff like that. So there's times where I was losing a lot of money. It was just challenging. I didn't have it like my husband. Maybe I have to leave this. But the fact that I like entrepreneurship, I like something else. Because a lot of people, maybe they can watch this podcast and say, okay, we want to study business, you succeed. And stuff like that. Let me start something. Basically, I succeed. Because in my experience, most things that I started, I didn't succeed. And that's why it's tempting.
I think when it comes to starting something, you have to you have to be aggressive, because if manji with every small thing, now you crumble. Now you're like, okay, no, let me go find where my CV is, because like, what the hell is this? You need to be able to be in people's faces. All the time, even if there's hate speech, even if whatever, even that hate speech is publicity on its own. Abantu bazoyibheka, but still they look at your work. Yes.
So, what are your challenges there? Times with your nail business? I'm sure there's something which with this is just too much for me.
Challenges. Trend. I went to the worst Ntonton salon in my area. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like on YouTube. I went to the worst makeup artist in my area, or isn't this njalo? So you get people trying to make content off of you. Uzofika lapha, go on a live. Let's see if her work is what she says it is, and bring it on, because it's a challenge for me. So when halfway ugutilana, it's not gonna be the worst place she's been, because I make sure my work speaks for itself. So she had to shut off live because I was doing the shit.
Serious?
I was doing the shit.
What social media platform was that?
It was TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was actually doing better than she expected, because ngisebenza ku back room.
Yeah.
bayamnyatsa umuntu osebenza ku back room
Indeed.
all the time. So every time people come to me, they're like, "Are you as good as you say you are?" And I'm like, "Let my work speak,
Yeah.
and then that's it."
So you make sure that, like, okay, how do you get that? Like, is it because of practice? Is it in you, or you watch a lot of tutorials, maybe on YouTube?
It's practice. School of YouTube. I watch so many tutorials. I watch the trends that are happening now.
Nice.
Yeah, so whatever you want me to do, bring me a picture. If maybe you feel like it's going to be challenging, send it beforehand. Let me try it. And then when I say it's okay, I can do it, then you can come through.
Nice.
But I can't just, let's try something else. Or maybe umuntu makafika, then I'm like, hey dude, we can try it, and then you flop. I really need to make sure you come back.
Nice.
Which other way can I do that? Doing it properly. Yeah.
No, I like that because I believe that it's easy. What is the saying? It's easy to. It's much better. Let me put it that way. To keep a customer,
Yeah.
and then get another customer. Yeah, getting another customer, but to retain the same person and to my referrals. Because sometimes a lot of people, let's say I got the worst quality.
Yeah.
I rather reduce the price or quality because at the end of the day, and I mean most of the people who support me are people who supported that. They buy again and doesn't just. So a lot of people I understand the whole thing. You're going to give the best service. Whether I'm taking a card, I give the best because I'm taking a card in there and then it's handang or things like that. I'm not coming back. I'm not bringing people and doesn't just. So cool maga.
Okay.
Excellent spirit. I enjoy.
So when it comes to my clients, I want them to be as vocal as possible. Because then I can learn something from them. If a person is going to be criticizing me throughout the thing, it makes me want to do better. Because umuntu makazothula and then ufike endlini text you, actually I didn't like 1 2 3 4 5. So with each step I keep asking, is this fine? This is what you wanted? Must I change something? Talk. Ngiyazi ukuthi umuntu othulile, but talk, because you're not going to leave here ngento ongayithandi. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. And that's how you establish trust.
Exactly.
But I'm sure you've also dealt with difficult times. Nina, that people want to pay me. Muntu having advertised something, yo, can you please come? Yeah, I need to deliver the food. I'll give you next month. Okay? So, next month, Muntu Tuli Lutarana, like, and there's something that goes bad. I don't want to be
exactly.
I have to fight with a lot of people. It's a charity case.
Yeah.
And the funny thing, most of the time, I don't come to you as somebody, give a salesperson. I just show it on my pages. Then when I won't part
exactly.
Just like me giving so couldn't that not part. I think the price, it's at that then it's also breaking.
And the prices, oh god. So, don't get me started on that one. Because most of the people that come back, my regular clients, are people I did not know. I have one friend who has been my cheerleader, still is till today. Uzama. Like she's helped me practice also, just like my sister. But the people that are becoming sort of like my friends are my clients. Your close friends, they won't support your business.
No. That's why I talked about Facebook. The reason why TikTok, because it brought a different audience. I want bangangas, Facebook bangas, Instagram, and I was like, these people are not gonna support.
But then the change is now I'm noticing more people that are from my past, because now they're seeing the work. Yeah. So when you post, they're like, actually, Bengunyata kill, and they'll be honest, like Bengunyata, and no, I wanna come and do my nails.
So it's kind of like human nature, again. But sometimes because when they see other people wearing them, especially when celebrity,
it's over, but it's over.
Yeah, I understand. So my one was okay, maybe I can also trust them. So it's not something you can blame on them.
It's not. I didn't. I tried to care, but at the end of the day, looking at what other people think about me is not going to help me in any way. Bazobona umuntu maseka khula. Anyway, abantu they praise you when you've made it either way. In the beginning, abeko. It's like, oh, injani business nyana yako. I'm like, nyana, girl. So it becomes a tug of war type of thing. So all I do is just not engage.
Then how's the competition? Because thinking about it, I know this other girl, I think two of them that I work with. Mine's Amaniel. This other girl I used to teach that time I was like, your hair, you would crash on her. Against Amaniel's. The guy that was talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the competition better?
Luckily, the people I have found, Basizana. The girls I find, not people I know, but the girls I find Abayenza Mazipo, they're really helpful. Like if maybe Ukeliana is fully booked, she'll refer the people to me, and that's vice versa for me.
Okay.
Instead of ukuthi umuntu sekalala ngabo 3 AM because ufuna wonke lama customer.
And that's what I feel like these foreigners are doing.
Basizana.
And I think I have that. I'm guilty of that. If you go comment on my caps or whatever, I need to jump to toilet next week. Why can't I'm cheating now and stuff like that?
Because I don't know. Leo I'm going to go explain, but I think it's refreshing because labeng batholile uzongfonela. We've never met. We've never met. Like we speak on social media. Angbuze ukuthi listen, I kuba bonke abantu engibachekile. I only trust you to take my client.
Yeah.
Because I've seen your work and I've seen Guti equality yakona injan. I'm gonna refer this person to you, Nami vice versa. We have never met a day in our lives.
That's dope, eh? So is there a place where you wanna take it? Is there other people that you look up to? Maybe Abana, I mean, if I think about Drip.
Yeah. Yes.
Those guys, Lekau and Thingy. If I can see myself every month inside the store.
I'm a branch.
Yeah. DJ now study and then win a line.
Yeah.
Everybody was because eventually you guys are like opportunity. I want to get into sneakers because I love fashion so much.
Yes.
But obviously right now from far we'll give you that's totally quality better. You understand? Podcast obviously I look up to people like G, I like the Hustlers Corner, I mean the fact that I'm making more fire. I think that's where I get all these ideas to be honest.
Okay, bun.
And all those kind of things. So that's where I want to be. So when is there any particular person you know?
She's American.
Yes.
Christy McKean. Like, oh, that woman.
Yeah.
Her work is what got me to perfect my nails.
Okay. Yeah.
Like she does a step by step, even if it's about 20 or 30 minutes, she doesn't speed it up. She's very patient. Oh, I want to get to that point, but I want to add on. I want my stuff to be mobile.
Is it hard to get those skills? Because to be honest, me now right now I don't know much about it. I feel like as long as you know machine, you I feel like everybody can do that. Okay, is there a certain skill that you have to have in doing that for that?
A steady hand. A steady hand, because art, obviously, for me, my hand has always been steady. It's hard to work with acrylic. It is difficult. Like, I had a video I did on TikTok just to kind of push I'm a beginner, and I showed my previous work. Back better.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
They appreciated it because even in the video, somebody could learn from this. Somebody could be close to giving up. But you have to keep going. Mang pega my work from then and now, you can see a huge difference.
Wow.
You can see there's amateur and there's baby.
So let's talk about second. Like me, I don't have a life. I'll be honest with you. And when you have a child, I'm not sure relationship-wise, or if you have to get into it. Is that easy? I don't have a child, but next year, I'm not saying I'm gonna have a child by then, but I'm thinking about family.
Yeah.
And I feel like saying the foundation said, but maybe I didn't have whatever. I'm in the studio. If I'm not in the studio, I'm trying to be at the pop-up storm thing.
Yeah.
I'm at the podcast. I'm at work. It's always something. I'm also even studying. I want to stop. I don't have a life in the job. It's the same way with you. But most of the time it was entrepreneurship. And how do you balance everything? Or do you understand with it? There's no balance.
There's no balance, but you trip and fall, you get up. I'm always at home. If I'm not at home, I'm working. So even in the relationship, like you have to tell a person, bruh, there are times where you won't even find me on the phone.
Yeah.
That means it's going to be arguments. So I'd rather not put myself in a place where I get someone's hopes up and then Nami I can't even show up because I'm thinking about my business. I'm thinking about my kid. Akhna space.
Then partnership, since COVID, I think that's one thing that will help a lot.
Yeah.
And then if I can get somebody else, yeah, take it. Sasa I'm on the call. Me, let me just go out, take somebody out into the Are you planning to partner with that?
I would love to have a partnership, but I'm not trusting. I'm not trusting of anybody else.
People don't have the same passion that you have, and that's another
That's the thing
That-
because if minangeko,
Yeah.
how are you gonna treat these customers?
Customers, yeah.
Am I going to know the truth about what transpired? How are you gonna treat the finances? Are you gonna skim off the top? Like, there's so many things that have happened to people I know, and I'm a partnership that I don't want happening to me.
KSD podcast.